Hi, Misty Allure here today. Had a little food for thought as it dawned on me today, and I'm still processing it myself. But your subconscious mind, which controls roughly 90% of your experience, and granted, most of it runs on autopilot. But check this out. Okay, so you've got your subconscious mind, you've got your conscious mind. So your conscious mind is you, the role that you're playing in this current moment. And such as mine. My name is Misty, so my conscious mind is Misty. So my subconscious mind, which would contain my higher self, God source, my spirit, my guides, angels. Yeah, your subconscious mind has the ability to perceive everything around you. It works without your knowledge. And as you become conscious of the subconscious, that's expanding your consciousness, that's waking up to your divinity. And so the more that your perception, which is the role that you're playing, integrates with the other consciousnesses residing in you, and you are all one. We are all one. We are all source energy, God, the divine, whatever you choose to call it. We are all one, experiencing itself through different personalities, so to speak, different perceptions, however you want to see it. Just a little food for thought. Think on that. I'm still thinking on it, and I'll get back whenever I understand that a little bit better, but that one made me happy. As well as the other one that made me happy, which is, I don't know how many people have noticed or not, but the chakras, the 7 main chakras in your body. Granted, you have other chakras. That's where energy's held. The upper chakras represent a state of heaven. The lower chakras represent basically a state of hell because you're struggling. But they also represent the dimensions. Your root chakra is the first dimension, which is what the trees and things that don't have independent consciousness from source, that's the first dimension. Flowers, trees, nature, those things. Second dimension, which is your sacral, that's your relationship to yourself and others. Your second chakra, that is the second dimension. I would say, this is just throwing it out there, probably animals or not. I don't know. Don't care. I come upon this, or I received this knowledge, and it's tickled me. Third dimension, which is your solar plexus, which is your willpower, your drive, what motivates you. And all your chakras are good, but when you're living in those 3 chakras, you are in the 3rd dimension. You move to your heart chakra, which is the 4th dimension, which is the bridge to heaven. Duh. This just tickles me. So your heart chakra is the 4th dimension. Throat chakra, 5th dimension. Now you're speaking your, 5th chakra or 6th chakra is the 6th dimension. That's your 3rd eye, where you can see things more from a heavenly perspective. And 7th chakra, well, obviously that's roughly the highest chakra you can or that's the highest, and that's enlightened. That's the highest dimension that you can experience in this physical form. The way I understand it, doesn't mean that's true, but that's just my understanding. As I understand more, I'll explain more. But that just tickled me that those are the dimensions. And clearing your chakra, matter of fact, nothing, you can't do nothing on your own. You have to allow your spirit to cleanse you. God, divine, source, whatever you call it, your spirit, you've got to allow that to change you. You can do nothing on your own because you are not separate from the divine. You are the divine in your own uniqueness. It doesn't mean that you don't think for yourself. It means just let go, relax. You ask for it, it's given to you. Another thing that got me today, or that I understood more in depth today, I love these understandings, is the frequency. Since we are all energy, and when you ask for something, it's given. Excuse me, that's because the energy of it is given to you. Okay, you feel like you're lacking this? Okay, baby, here, poof, you've got it. So you've got to step into the energy of that. Once you step into the energy of what you're asking for, then it physically manifests into your world. And the more you trust in the process and what's going on, and the more you trust in your abundance and that you're supported, and you really don't, there's nothing for you to do on your own, and it's not lasting on your own anyhow. The more that you realize that you are a part of the whole, you're not on your own. You're not even remotely close to being on your own. It's so awesome. The more I relax, and it's hard to do. Oh, goodness. I thought I knew everything. I thought I had things under control. I thought I was blah, 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 blah. Me, okay? You couldn't piss down my leg and tell me it's raining. But I'm here to tell you, the more I realized that I didn't know anything, the better I feel. The less I have to try to figure out on my own, oh my goodness, it's so much easier. It's so much easier. The easiest thing is the hardest thing to begin to do. Just let go. Let things happen. Whatever you've asked for, regardless if you've asked for it verbally, or if your spirit's calling for it, your heart's calling for your desires, whatever they may be. Who do you think put those desires in you? You didn't wake up and say, oh, snap diggity dog, this is what I want. No, that was given to you, baby. And anything that is so strong that you've got to have it and you would do anything for it, come on, man. You gonna get it? You gonna get it. And just because it ain't happened when you want it to, how you want it to, in your time frame, there is no time. Everything is now. Everything happens now. The past is in your mind. You can relive the past if you choose to. I am so glad to be getting out of my past. The future is untold. Nonetheless, you live the future in your mind. You live the future and the past in your mind. The only thing that exists right now is this present moment. There is no time. There is no actual space, no time and space, just only in this dimension so that we can experience things the way that we experience them. My mind is blown. This whole thing is a trip. It's a trip. I don't even know how to explain it, but I love it. I love it. Little miracles are every day. As what I first perceived as things being taken from me, I see are being changed. Yes, the bad things are being taken from my mind, but what's left and what's necessary is the perception on it all is being changed. It's phenomenal. I mean, no, I'm not jumping up and down ecstatic and happy about where I am, but I accept it. It is what it is, and who knows what tomorrow holds. I don't know, but I know what my dreams and my aspirations are, and I know that I am fully supported by the universe. I know that I am loved. I am the drop in the ocean. Or I am the ocean in a drop, not the drop in the ocean. It's beautiful. Just relax, people. Trust me. Your higher self, your spirit knows what to do. Just relax. The more you relax, and when you're feeling tense or upset or any of those uneasy emotions, okay, ask yourself and know that you will receive the answer. Ask yourself, what am I hiding from? What am I choosing to not see? Ask yourself those questions, those empowering questions, rather than the victim questions of why is this happening? Why, that's victim. Everything is for experience. You either like it or you don't like it, but you still got to maintain your happiness when you like it, when you don't like it, because your choices led up to that. You create your reality. Whatever you focus on, I know for a fact, from experience, whatever you focus on creates your reality. And it's up to you how you move through it, how you overcome it. Any and everything that you fear, you will have to face. If you focus on it, you will have to face that fear. Fear is not real. Fear is an illusion. It doesn't even exist. It's things that could possibly happen that your mind comes up with, and you're like, oh shit, if that happens, I'm going to feel like this. Oh God, if that happens, I'm going to feel like this. So you hold on to it. Oh, I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. It's like going to a restaurant and putting an order in, and I want my burger this way, this way, this way, and this way. No pickles. And you keep telling them no pickles, no pickles. No. Well, we got it. We got it the first 10 times you said how you wanted your burger. Now, if I can take this ticket back here, we can get that right out to you. But if you keep telling me what you don't want, I'm going to bring it to you how you don't want it. Because there is no exclusion in the universe. So whatever energy you are pushing from yourself, and if you're living in fear of, oh, I don't want this to happen, 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 I don't want this to happen. When you're living in that, because there is no exclusion, the universe brings exactly what you don't want to you. I know that for a fact. So you have to think of what you do want. And know. Believe. Screw believing. Step into knowing. You know everything. You are infinite intelligence. You have existed from the beginning of time and will continue to exist through all of eternity. You are all that is. You are a piece of all that is. It's beautiful. Excuse me. Anyhow, that's what little bit I had to share today. Love you guys. Later.